Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in Demise, Rise of the Kutan. We're going to be continuing our adventures here. As we continue to see if the Keeper will keep running away forever. Actually, I forgot I actually had considered something. So the name that supposedly this guy has is the Head Keeper, right? So what if I brought along the heads? There is also a third head. We never did get another copy of the lead murderer's head, did we? I don't know if I really want to go back to her. Huh. I wonder. Oh, wrong one. Alright, so... the first thing we're gonna go do is just probably clear the royalty again. If it needs to be done, nope. Alright, then we are going to go right on down and see if this will do it. Because we got 2 of the 3 heads that I know of, and you know... if it doesn't work, then we'll go get the 3rd head. I'll give us something to do while we wait for it to respawn anyway. Or at least we'll try to get the X head. Well, looks like that's not an option. We're gonna attack. Hey, one thing was very clear. The head keeper was obviously expecting you, but clearly he had no intention of offering you aid. Oh, baby, we finally got our flavor text. Well, fair enough. Then that's what we wanted. Right, there was a stupid prophet of insanity that had a bounty. It wasn't there. Let's say we go get some stupid dragons and sort them out. mean, not even because I necessarily want to get dragons, but because it will certainly work. Like I said, we got our goal. We made the next quest happen. So let's get the bounty too. Like, it might have a good reward. I don't remember what it is. Something had a reward for a new spell, and you know, maybe that was it. Well, I can't do that for every single one of them immediately, so they're just gonna join us as it is. So let's hope they kill some of these guys before they have a problem. Worked for you. Heck, let's clear the ones blocking this up too. Have fun with it. Okay. Where else? There was another one, right? That seems like a bad idea on your part. Well, that's unfortunate for them. They're dead as hell now. I mean, it does help that we're starting to get some good hits that do over 400. With the, I didn't finish the thought with Word of Death, because, yeah, it makes it much easier to kill some enemies. A lot of them have, like, under 500 hit points. 400's kind of like a sweet spot. But, there's also plenty that have, like, 800 hit points, so we're nowhere close to that. We'd have to triple our level to reach those levels. Yeah, we'll clear this room and see where we're at. Thing is that we turned in enough dragons, so I guess we can run around with these for a while. I guess every time we stop by we could pick up more dragons and not be too sad if they die. Oh, it might be. I don't think anything's changed on my end. I guess I did change my Wi-Fi though, so maybe that's affecting it. And if so, I apologize. But yeah, I had a problem with my Wi-Fi. I had a hiccup while I was taking a break. It shouldn't affect like the recording at all though, so. The worst case scenario is, yeah. I'm hitting an internet problem point that it might be affecting Twitch. Okay, then that's good if it's not a thing that's actually on my end. That's better for me, I suppose. But I did acknowledge that I did have a thing going on for a short period of time. Okay, so let's enjoy this. Bam, bam. 65 will be a minor upgrade for that, but it's not too much. Paladin's gonna get an upgrade at 336. They'll get a nice new shiny hat. And our human's gonna switch off from warrior at 393, so that's exciting. So that does mean that we don't need these heads. It was a bit of a long shot on whether that would work. Like, I was just throwing stuff at the wall because I tried talking to them and they just attacked me, so. My theory is if I had the heads, they might talk to me instead. Because having items does change dialogue for some monsters. That was one of the changes that happened with Ascension and whatnot. Let's see what they have to say. Megan greets you and bustles around about you fixing you a meal and refreshments. She seems somewhat distraught, and the cavern keeper is nowhere to be seen. As she is clearing your table, you ask after the tavern keeper. I have no idea what has happened, she says. He left in a hurry a little while ago, leaving me the keys and instructions to run the place while he's gone. Something about bad news and visiting his brother. You figure he'll come back later. You have more than a few questions for Maruk. The merry madman's mead went down well at the time, but you had one heck of a hangover the next morning and swore off the tavern for a day or two. For many days now, the tavern keeper has not been seen. You resolve that despite the loss of income, you must continue on without him and find a way to confront Erik and his folly to the east. So yeah, it's now telling me that I'm talking to Megan instead of the tavern keeper, so I've got a different boss, I guess. But now 3 of our characters have maxed out their HP, which is quite nice. We did finally recover to that point. Hey, we got a Grimoire of Imprisonment. That's exciting. It's not new, but it's also tossing 60,000 at me. Now, I've got a few quests that'll give us something good, but I've just never encountered the enemies that'll give it to me. It's not this one. That does intrigue me, but we're not on that level yet. Well, I guess I got pushed off the menu. I didn't actually realize they could get pushed off. I guess I gotta be careful of that. Let's start clearing out ones on floors I'm not likely to get to that don't matter. Cool, I've sorted that out for a bit. Okay, do we want to go sort out Erik's Folly? I don't know if it's something that we need, but we got these crayons. So my logic is there's no particular reason not to have it. I don't know if I need to have it equipped, and if so, that might be a minor problem. Because of this. So I guess I'll have that unequipped, and I'll bring along a smiled wear for now. It's not exactly the same, but you know, it'll work. Oh, wrong one. Thing is that there's several ways to get there, but we could just go directly there too. Like, we found a way in. That wasn't too difficult, it just had shrubberies blocking it every time I saw. The other way that I know to get in there takes us past that Tengu, and I just don't want to deal with it. We've been Rombo comboed by that thing enough for a bit. I mean, this is just gonna pin us. It's not dangerous to us. I was kind of hoping that, yeah, I guess we'll just kill them. Oh, we can't just attack them, huh? Well, that's a bit of a problem. I mean, I do still think we're fine. This just was something we got stuck inside of for a little bit. I don't know what actually kills these. I mean, one would think that actually my dragon would be doing damage, but maybe not. Well, actually, I think we might have killed one. I mean, what's killing us is actually our Amulet of Deceit for the most part, although these guys do spit damage too. How hard to move around them are they? That's crazy. Probably should have just let my companion deal with it, but you know. Well, now we know. Barbed thorns aren't so fun. I mean, the reason why they died is because I forced it. I mean, this is kind of ridiculous, but... I guess coming in the front row is not recommended. They did say that. Alright, let's all come out. It was punishable by death. Death is a thing that did happen. Alright. Well, sorry that took a few moments to sort out. Yeah, we can't even get in that way, but there is another way in. So that teleporter was from below, if I remember.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So how did we get in there? Well, I know at least one way I did, but I didn't want to go all the way there to do it.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
there is a lot of these.
Cool. Whoa. Whoa.
Hmm.
Bye-bye.
Oh, we are on our way. Took me a while to figure out which way I could get in again, but you know, we're doing it. Alright, we could have come in the back way to get in here, but this doesn't actually get us in here.
Whoa. Bye-bye.
Alright, I bite. Let's go sort it out. Alright, which of these do I need? Well, I'll accept that nobody had to die this time. geez, we lost our friend. So tragic. It will be tragic if we need more dragons though, so in that case we will have to do some stuff. But you know, we made it. We're here. So one thing we could do is, their portal's not especially in an important place. We could easily get there whenever we want to. So let us set it here. This place is moderately annoying to get to too. I have no idea what these things are, but they seem to be a new type of devil. They seem to be very good at roasting us, though. That's a secret door that goes somewhere. We can investigate that when we want to. Thinks we might not have cast fire resist on them again. Well, let's actually return for this. Half of our friends are pinned anyway. Did we really need to get a Prophet of Insanity in there, though? That's moderately annoying. Welcome, friends. I knew you would figure things out eventually. You probably guessed that I founded the Guild of Guilds long ago, but I tired of dealing with those pathetic idiots that you have since eliminated so efficiently. Smiling, Erik continues, if you want to close the portals for good, you need an item we buried in a region long forgotten. You may get there using the teleporter in the southeast corner. Well, he ran away. I don't know if that means I need to come back to kick his ass, but they're raging alright. Okay, so I don't know where we are, but you know what? We are in a place. I have a suspicion on what that other thing I found was, though, so I'll go back to that. So we're on 35, huh? I don't know if talking to him was the right choice or fighting him was, but you know. Oh, baby, that's moderately annoying. I don't actually remember where I had her stuff at, but you know, I'm sure it's somewhere I can get again, so we're gonna set a portal here too. So far we've only been using these guys as portals anyway, so I'm sure it's fine. Oh, we have a winning strategy. It's just gonna take a while. You know, what can I do? I mean, I never did find out if there was a better way to kill these guys, but this certainly works. I guess maybe companions too. But why, though? Oh, maybe that small room I went into has a fake ceiling. I didn't check that. Look at that. Touch solve. Is that a million bushes that I see there for no reason? I feel like we're just gonna end up being pinned here. There's not much we can do about it. At least not if we want to properly explore it. Actually, you know what? We can return. That's right, we set a portal here. Never mind, we don't have to stay pinned. We can just come back. Sure, pin us up. You gotta throw us up against a bunch of them, give us the EXP. I'll take it. Who are you pinning? I mean, paralyzing. Rude. Alright, one more character to be pinned. Oh, we can't do that. Okay, then we're just gonna fight our way through. It'll be pinned. That's right, you can't portal out of here. That's right. Okay, then we're pinned. We don't have to worry about it anymore. We'll fight what we have to, though. Well, actually, now that I think about it, you still need XP, so we can still fight till that happens. You really destroy a full sword, you jackass. Gross. Well, it's not the vorpal, but it'll do something. And now we know those guys break items. I was going to fight them at least once to get a record of them. Well, the other way was a complete MacGuffin, of course. Red herring entirely. Good for it. Yeah, this one's gonna probably run a little long because I'm not gonna leave until I get out. I'm not gonna cut the episode at least.
Bye-bye.
Actually, you know what? Get in my body. Didn't work. Tragic. No, this was not the right way. So what I can do is move the portal to here, because that was at least a safe-ish spot. I don't know what I'm looking at here, but I'm sure it's great. Hi, Sortiri. Welcome to the sanctuary. Okay, well, goodbye. So I think that's what we're looking for, because that was in the map. So now that map is coming full circle. I was wondering how one would get to that particular thing. So now we know we have to go to an underwater thing. So I wasn't crazy to hold on to it and look at it so many times. I mean, technically, we're not pinned yet. Yeah, I imagine the companion is what's killing it a lot faster. I mean, now we're pinned.
Bye-bye.
Oh, it's these guys again. Fortunately, they can't block us from going up and down, so this time they can't do it to us. We will map this area out. This place is inconvenient enough to get to that I want to have it mapped out. Even if I have to fight pinned for a while. Not that we actually know the way out yet. It's because I want to cast map area here that I'm killing these guys. really do take a beating now. Oh wow, they killed my poor dragon with one spell. I'm just kidding, it's fine. Easy come, easy go. I only got him because he was there. Now I want to make sure that we step in all these spaces. This does seem to be where the map was pointing us towards. Better or worse, so I don't think that's where I want to go first, if that makes sense.
Sure.
That might have been a new monster for me. Spitting Cobra, huh? That time, I believe... What am I looking at right there? Hmm. Oh, it's a pit. Okay. That's why I was like, what am I looking at? This feels like this might be leading out. Because I think this leads up to that top spot I see right there. So this might be an out. There also seemed to be something farther that was back on the way in, which was something we didn't explore fully. Seemed like it might have a false bottom, so I was checking it.
Bye-bye.
I don't know what this was. Didn't go anywhere. then we have an idea of where we want to go. We already kind of knew that from our map, but we wanted to look around. Was it necessary to throw us there with that guy? Rude. I mean, it's significantly better than fighting against Tengus, but still is gonna probably end up causing us some problems. If we get unlucky, but you know, at least we're technically capable of dealing with it, I suppose. This is a very large area. Let's hope not to have a huge area while pinned. Do you? Okay. Alright, let's actually move her closer to the back because that will help her pets stay alive longer. Maybe they'll do a little better job of being pets. Since we're not sure where what we're looking for is going to be, that is a little suspicious, but it was suspicious. I guess I'm glad that it's not underwater. This place would be pretty cool if I could actually level here. I mean, leveling's not the problem. I mean, return and come back, but you know, it's not what we're doing right now. Well, this one was hidden, so it probably goes somewhere. Do we want to abandon that swamp and go through here, though? Let's at least map the swamp out, assuming we're not trapped out. But yeah, we know where it is. It's right here. It already stood out, but I gave it an annotation. Oh, and that's right, and we left a spot that we thought might be a way out before, so I'm not sure where I want to go first. Look at you. You got a spot that's not in a graveyard. Good for you, buddy. You're a monster I have no idea about. I think you are probably a problem and we don't want to fight you. We've already lost one of our weapons, so I just happen to be very lucky that I'd found something I could use. Oh, they're still doing fine. That's all that matters. My idea is I don't want to have to go through the middle of the swamp again for no reason. So I'd rather map it out now. Oh, I know where we are. We are literally right below the aquarium. Very, very interesting. That's kind of cool that it's connected, you know? And it's gotta be corrosion. So I think it's a little crazy that we have to basically full clear this area without returning to town even once. We'll have to is relative. I guess if we knew where we were going, we wouldn't have to, but I guess at least we're capable. So far. Although we did get lucky with some of those gorgons and whatnot. Okay, I think we have just about covered all the ground in this. I'm gonna say we did with that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is actually go back before it respawns, and hopefully I can make it to that exit before my friends start droning. Yeah, looks like maybe it's possible. We're gonna see what's this way. This might be a way out and we can just come back. Because we do have a portal, we can return to a relatively close by location. And we don't know that this isn't also a way we need to go. Like, it could be more than one location we have to go. This felt like a way out, though. mean, I do like that these gel cubes are pretty sturdy. They're largely immune to a lot of stuff, too. I don't know how they hold up against spellcasters, but they're doing just fine here in the swamp. This may not be a way out. There's definitely a way somewhere. I mean, at least these plants are very likely to be peaceful, so we don't have to fight literally everything. Okay, so that's not a way out. At least not a way out yet. Okay. But that is a direction fully explored so far. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we know that the direction we're supposed to go is underground there. So we are going to go other directions first. What are you and why are you different? Well, they did think they were hot shit, but they were only shit, so it worked out. Well, we're in a water area now. Then I suspect that whatever we're looking for is probably hidden under that swamp. Because that thing was hidden. This stuff is less hidden. This might lead towards a way out eventually. Gotta go somewhere. So I would expect the thing we are looking for to be hidden. But maybe not the way out as much. That's my logic. Alright, then we will continue this path. That's the first time they may have been peaceful to us. I don't know if this is a good sign that it's worked, like maybe it leads to a guild important thing, where this is where they're keeping stuff, or maybe it's a sign that's the way out. Like, it's really hard to tell how I feel about it. Who put all these bears in here? Also, why are they so weak? Poor bears. Maybe someone's feeding all these snakes bears? Oh, we're in it somewhere. Huh. Do I have to be in this place? I don't want to fight a boss. that's where we are.
Whoa!
Well, I'm really glad that we could fly over that nonsense. So at least we know how we can get around without being the deads. But I don't know if this is where I wanted me to go, or if this is just like an extra boss in here. Or maybe the other place even led here, just a different way. Technically. There does seem to be a couple ways in. Alright, what was that? I think our goal is to find ground and then do it, not on whatever that ooze was. So we've learned that this hurts our slimes a fair bit. So that's what we've learned. But we didn't learn that we can't win, you know? Technically. We do have companions. We could theoretically win in a long enough encounter. And if he's not deadly enough, it won't matter. I mean, heck, we're just sitting on these. We're never gonna use them otherwise. Let's heal up our friends. This is gonna take a little bit, but I think we have a good chance of actually being able to win. And they're doing a lot of damage. I imagine. There, at the very least. Yep, they did it. Ooh. Didn't give me anything, but I can at least explore his area with impunity. Oh. Oh, is that all it is? Well, he did. He golded us. I slimed him to death. Once I took care of his friends, he wasn't too bad, but whatever this group right here is very bad. Bad news bears. Is there any reason to go down there? Jeez. That's so much damage, even considering that there's 90% resist. That's one way of doing it. Just keep it paused. They can't stop you. Apparently. Alright. Well, we got a book. Doesn't feel like that should have worked, but it did. I guess learn to take success as an answer. I'm not entirely sure what the valid way to kill those eyes was, but I don't know. Maybe it was just have better companions, because like our spells were, I think, doing only like the tiniest bit of damage to them. This goes to a place that might exist in this universe. We still have no idea what's actually down that hole, but like there's no effective way for us to actually find that out right now. I mean, I think we gave a reasonable effort to try to cast our way into a win with what we currently have, but it definitely did not seem like it was doing what we needed it to. I'm sure we will have opportunities to come back and more properly investigate. What has this going on? That goes to a place, this goes to a different place. That looks like that might just be a loop. This looks like this might be a different loop. That third part might not be a loop. This might be a real problem, actually. At least we seem like we're likely to win, even though we did take some damage. We lost one of our friends. It was close, though. Now we learned they don't do so well. In some circumstances. That was my fault. I got eager and jumped in the room. Does this actually lead out to the other area? It might. It does. Okay, fair enough. This area just keeps on going and going. And I suspect that the way we got in there was not the intended way, but I guess they gave two ways to get in. Then I'm gonna guess that exit is actually that other one in there that leads out, because they probably wanted you to get into this room to fight this place. Because we did find the item we were looking for. So technically, even if we die, we've won. You know? This thing is better than a dragon in one sense, though. At least we can carry it. So at least we can keep resurrecting this one. Unless we die too, and then it's gone, but you know. These were the ones that were a problem for us last time. But at least they're not doing that this time. I see the way down. I don't know if I like that as an idea for us right now. Is what we need an even bigger area to go into? Game. Okay, good. I can't actually go in there. That's something I like. Alright, let's go in here. Let's check out that other path before everything respawns on us. Now, technically, there's two paths up here. This area never ends, does it? Well, I guess they went really hard with all the humanoids for quite a few floors, so I guess giving some extra adventure stuff for these guys makes a little bit of sense, but still. They've gone a little overboard on this end. I do see a structure in the distance, though, which may be the exit we're looking for. We do technically have a portal to this general area. So we do find a serious exit. We can come back. This has been a very long run. Oh, is that the exit down there? Am I crazy? When did I get... Oh, was there a door I couldn't get in? Maybe... You know? Maybe that door was locked from the other side and I'm trying to get down there. I guess that would make sense. I don't remember when I got to that point. But I did definitely see a stairway up. And it was an area we've explored before. Which means it leads to something. Well, someone set up shop here. So that's something. We are almost to a corner of the map at least. I guess that area is entered via teleports, of course. Of course, we're gonna have to deal with these. Oh, did our pet take a nap again? When did that happen? Alright, that's fine. Okay. We got a dog. Well, I do kind of suspect that this guy's gonna run away, though. They didn't want to join. It was their own fault. They abandoned their master when their master joined me. You know? Clearly, they're probably phoenixes. They'll just rebirth from the ashes, I'm sure. Why wouldn't they? Yeah, I did suspect it would be on this side that we had to go. Oh, good, maybe we're reaching an ending point for this area. Now, there was still a area we didn't search, but you know, I'm sure we'll come back. Oh, it leads back to here. Okay. We haven't actually solved our problem at all. Okay. Alright, fair enough. No, we narrowed out that that's not where we go, but we did find a dog. Now I do remember that he was hiding down here. Or something like that. Wasn't he also on that like that list or whatever? Well, on a positive note, this does potentially give us another chance to get some more of a... Oh, you're gonna be... Yeah, you're gonna make me fight all these guys again. This does give us another chance to get some more dragons, because they were spawning in this area. We wanted to. Well, two of them are life dominated. The third one's probably gonna attack us or run or something stupid like that. Like, it's gonna make a bad choice. Yep, I'm not gonna feel bad about it. Well, we will have to fight our way through part of this room. We did clear out the other one more recently, I think, so we won't have to fight everything, hopefully? I see you, Tengu. And we all made it in one piece, that's all that matters. Thank you. I do believe I will find the exit. I definitely don't want to end this session until I do. There's not that many more areas to check, I think. Unless this thing keeps going forever, but I mean, thank you. If you do want to see the rest of it, there will be a VOD on YouTube in probably about a month. I got that big of a backlog. I've had so much fun playing. This will probably be the only, like, 3-hour long video. Okay, then there you go. I upload them to YouTube also, just so that they last forever. You know? No, I know. Well, enjoy. I knew eventually he would fight us. What a scrub. Well, we still got 2 dragons with us, so it'll be a little better. Oh, that could be a bit of an annoyance. Whew. Well, these were what we were fighting against before, so I guess you're supposed to melee them when I was trying to cast on them, but the thing is that they were in a hole, so it was gonna be a problem. So... It might be faster at this rate just to go through that portal, unless we come across more Death Adders, so... There was another way over there. Yes, I know Boris's respawn, but we can fly over his head, you know? It won't be a problem. Of course, it's the same problem. Of course, then we were going to have to fight our way through the other one anyway. Then okay. Well, the game has decided to be difficult. I just realized that he starts at a bind level of 50, so he's probably not going to just run. So that does help. I'm talking to him before he gets run away. He says a couple of amusing things. Well, we We are slowly wearing them down, and they're becoming a little less deadly each time. I want to see if it will show me what this room looks like. If I go down. Okay, it's just a single space. And you're gonna come see what this goes to, because this is right behind the dragon as well. So maybe this goes out. Well, we of course have found another big area. It never ends. Well, maybe it's not that big. I guess I shouldn't assume that it's large yet, but... Well, it wasn't that one. No, we lost our dog.
Ugh.
Well, we did pretty good until that point, but you know, we're gonna keep trucking. Ouch. Probably gonna be real bad for our slime friend, isn't it? Now, we didn't lose all of our friends, but it was not good for them. You know, it is a little tragic. I'm gonna go make sure I step in all these squares, just so that there's no quest items, that we aren't missing any MacGuffins, you know? I suspect that we have to go north, but you know? Don't know, for sure. That's the way the maze is looking. I definitely see a lot of things that are going to kill our poor slimes.
Bye-bye.
Well, there's not much point resurrecting that guy until we kill off all these demons, because he's just gonna keep dying, unfortunately. I like that slime, I don't want to just lose it to... Eventually it'll fail at a resurrection, I guess. So... yeah. Just gonna hold on to it. Maybe that doesn't go out. Alright, well, let's come look at it. I thought it might be important of a square because it has a marker on it, but you know, didn't turn out that way. At least that seems to be less bad of a devil squad over there. Ugh. You had to do that, huh? At least this time it was just a kill and not anything fancier, but still, rude. Well, that one was a little closer. Well, we found a way up in a single spot. Not like that room for us. Well, that was real bad. Ugh. Well, that was spooky again. That's why I was keeping myself quiet. Oh boy. Yeah, we made another mistake, so hopefully this doesn't party wipe us, but it might. Yeah, I suspected. Alright. There's not much we could have done about that. Alright. We were definitely playing with fire the whole time, so... Oh, well that's not who I meant to ask. Get out of here. Well, that was crazy. Well, we didn't make it all the way through that area, and we didn't find the exit, but we did narrow it down a lot, and we did get the quest item, I hope. So let us see what happens when we return. Nope, we have not. Okay, then what we can do is clear our stuff and head back in another time. We did save our relative location. Although we're absolutely gonna pin on the way through. Now, part of the problem that we had was that we had lost our Vorpal sword. Well, it gave us a whole bunch of useless quests, so let's clear these out. Okay. Well, I am going to call it here for now. We'll pick this up again tomorrow, probably. So, I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye, all. So let's see if we can figure out where that book went. Didn't we get the book? Or do you lose it if you die? Huh. I'm just taking a peek around to make sure I didn't end up in a weird spot. Maybe you have to make it out with it. Huh, then we don't get to keep it that way. Otherwise that would have probably been an easy way to get it. Alright, well, we know where it was. We got it. We just didn't make it out. So yeah, I'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye, y'all. Whew.